An Astronomer's Guide to Light Pollution. Source: I.A.U. Sky at Night Magazine. By visualgk.com. Though there is no set definition of light pollution, one that astronomers generally use is any adverse consequence or impact of artificial light at night. The most obvious everyday manifestation of light pollution is in the increasing illumination of our night sky, and the subsequent difficulties in observing astronomical objects from polluted locations. Light from poorly designed, incorrectly directed light fixtures shines into the sky. There, it is scattered by air molecules, moisture, and aerosols in the atmosphere, causing the night sky to take on an often bright orange appearance, a phenomenon known as sky glow. The average brightness of the night sky is increasing 10% every year, making the stars less visible. The Bortle Scale. For a long time, astronomers used the naked eye limiting magnitude, or NELM. It measures the faintest star that can be perceived near the zenith, when the observer's eyes are dark adjusted. But using individual perceptions is not a scientific way of grading and comparing dark sky sights. That's why the Bortle Scale was introduced by John E. Bortle in 2001. This 9-grade scale sought to help stargazers classify their sky, not only with reference to a NELM, but also what can or can't be seen within each grade. Types of light pollution. Light pollution comes in 3 types. Sky glow, the brightness, rusty orange haze in the night sky, caused by artificial lights over urban areas. Glare, street lights, security lights, car headlights, even the light from your neighbor's windows. Light trespass, light that shines where it's not wanted, like a street light shining into your bedroom at night. How does light pollution affect astronomy? When it comes to professional astronomy, a lot of observations are done from specifically chosen dark sky sites. So, we're talking about mostly unpopulated places, such as the Atacama Desert in Chile, or the mountains in the Canary Islands. The effect of light pollution is not so big in those places, because they are so far away from the cities. But not all observatories are placed well away from sources of light pollution, and there are issues that go beyond the light we are putting up into the sky from the ground. There are also issues with the increasing number of satellites that are getting in the way of images captured by professional observatories around the world. Other serious effects of light pollution. People who have no interest in astronomy are affected by the intrusion of light into their properties, be it a street lamp that shines into their bedroom, or the danger caused to motorists by the glare from poorly designed or placed streetlights and floodlights. Light pollution has numerous direct impacts on the environment. Not only do lights consume a substantial amount of energy, but the strain on wildlife, in both urban and rural locations, is great. Light pollution is also an unnecessary waste of energy that eventually gets translated into a great and unnecessary cost to economies worldwide. The International Dark Sky Association estimates that 1/3 of all lighting is wasted, at an annual cost of $2.2 billion. Humans, too, are impacted by light pollution. The day-night cycles, that are typically regulated by sunlight, get interrupted, thereby suppressing the melatonin levels in our brains, and making it more difficult to fall asleep. Though LED lights were meant to be efficient light alternatives to incandescent bulbs, many health officials have actually expressed concern over the widespread use of white and blue LEDs. Light pollution is also having a devastating impact on indigenous communities, who view the night sky as a vital part of their cultural identity. What can we do? Dark sky does not mean dark ground. If you're smart, you can have a dark sky without losing light on the ground. We should be careful about how we use light, especially street lights in cities. Perhaps the lights can come on at specific times, or only when needed. Perhaps more lights can be directed downwards. At home, make sure you are not overusing external lights. Five lighting principles for responsible outdoor lighting. Responsible outdoor lighting is useful. Use light only if it is needed. All light should have a clear purpose. Consider how the use of light will impact the area, including wildlife and their habitats. Targeted. Direct light, so it falls only where it is needed. Use shielding and careful aiming to target the direction of the light beam, so that it points downward, and does not spill beyond where it is needed. Low level. Light should be no brighter than necessary. Use the lowest light level required. Be mindful of surface conditions, as some surfaces may reflect more light into the night sky than intended. Controlled. Use light only when it is needed. Use controls such as timers or motion detectors to ensure that light is available when it is needed, dimmed when possible, and turned off when not needed. Warm-colored. Use warmer color lights where possible. Limit the amount of shorter wavelength or blue-violet light to the least amount needed. Please like, share and subscribe. visualgk.com